They become dangerous. I told him Mama had put me in charge of every integration won't work, cause the playing field ain't equal enough. The enforcement of human rights laws is underfunded resources-wise. The ones running the show got too much hanky-panky going on. He said his younger brother Bob is openly gay. To the type of big shots they do business with, Bob is a social embarrassment and a business liability. That's why he lives in Chicago, hidden like. But he's a super connoisseur of alcoholic beverages. I think I said that right. And a gourmet on fine dining. He knows all the top people in them businesses. He can be a big help to me. As long as it's business, personally, I can overlook his condition. From this day, no more Tiara and Esther ganging up on me, talking against me to Mama. Sure, we Negroes ain't been treated fair, but I'm on my way.
By 1967, the Godfreys are wealthy and well-established members in their new exclusive neighborhood. Extensive care is taken to the front exterior of their house with lavish-looking plants and bushes. Alas, in the back, the remnants of an unsuccessful attempt to grow a garden of fruits and vegetables. The interior of the home is spacious and luxuriously furnished and has a sturdy spiral staircase that leads up to rooms above. Below, the living room is divided by two hinged swinging double doors that are styled like those seen in a saloon. They lead to and from the dining and kitchen areas. In the living room, they have a jukebox and a bar.
Francis, you drunk again? Why do you insist on walking down the stairs and the elevator would be safer and easier on you and those fancy evening clothes you're wearing day and night? Do you sleep in them too?
Sometimes, and I'm not drunk. I use the stairs to demonstrate that fact. And just to show you, I'm moving to the bar as I'm pouring myself a generous drink. Now, could a drunk man accomplish such things so easily? Lawrence is up. I heard him pacing in his room again. With all his money, what's he got to be worried about?
I must say, I can't get used to how you young people can call your parents by their first names. I might have said, but it's too early for you to always be drinking, even before you eat.
Must I still call you Mama? Then, even though at 21, I find the term Mama childish. Why can't we say Mother or Mama like the French do?
How strangely spring-like it looks today, since it was just so cold yesterday. Oh, good morning, Lawrence. Oh, Lawrence, not you too. I hate that bar.
And good morning to you too, wife and alcoholic son. I keep in shape by those stairs, making up most of my daily exercise. The radio, it set a record for cold yesterday. Where's Liz?
She's got the flu. I told her to rest in her room. I'm going to make her some of my special chicken soup.
Ain't that just like us? Hire people to do a job and they become part of the family. That room is for temporary use for guests, not our housekeeper. Look, I'm not mean, but when you stop keeping things business, employees start taking advantage. Esther, y'all answer the door more than she does. Be sure with her pay a few times and see how she acts.
Liz is white, but she's family. Besides, I can cook. It'll be fun making y'all breakfast. It won't take long at all. How do you want your eggs?
Over easy.
And you, Francis, how do you want yours?
Not hungry. You
know, son, I learned a long time ago, before I quit the last time, that if you drink, you ought to put a lining on your stomach. That's a good way to get ulcers if you don't. Now tell your mother how you want your eggs.
Damn it, I said I wasn't hungry. I got more on my mind than food.
And since when is it allowed that you talk that away, Francis? Not in my house. You forget yourself.
Well, you got a lot of nerve talking about me the way you've been putting it away lately.
It's all right, Walter. He doesn't mean nothing by it. It's okay. You don't have to eat if you don't want to.
Now, Esther, that's what's wrong with him. If he ain't out drinking all the time, he's out after girls. Lord knows it's embarrassing to me for Ed and my customers to see my only son acting that way.
Ed is your friend, not mine. His brother Bob is the one who you spend most of your time with.
Put out that cigarette. Don't nobody smoke here. You know Mama don't like it.
Quit talking to me as if I was a child. Oh, very well. I'll go outside. That is, if it is permitted.
You know, I don't understand. He just walking back and forth outside like he can't hear me talking about him. What's he so mad about all the time anyway?
He's been like that for a long time. It's just that you not being around, you're just noticing it.
I hear the elevator. This really can't be Mama. It can only be Tiara.
Your elevator could use some oil or something. Are you sure it's safe making all that noise? Almost scared Suzette and me to death riding it.
Well, if it ain't Nefertiti, Queen of the Nile. They called me last night about you. I understand you and King Zulu had a falling out. Come on. While I play you some music on my jukebox here, tell Big Brother all about it. There must be something awful serious, 'cause when you left here after marrying Dee, you were so mad at me, you swore you'd never spend another night here again.
And I meant it. After you proclaimed you had taken out a new mortgage on our previously mortgage-free mansion.
T, that mortgage deal was paid back in 4 years' time. No damage done.
Shouldn't have happened. Shouldn't have done it in the first place without telling Mama. From what I heard Francis say this morning, I ain't the only one who's tired of your royal high ass always walking around like you some kind of lord of the manor or something. What, Esther, are you cooking?
Liv's sick in her room. Besides, it's fun. Something I miss not cooking for the family sometimes.
Oh, what the hell is that?
You don't know? And I thought you were so cultured. Ed sent me that album cause it's not going to be distributed no time soon. But he got 2 copies. One for him and one for me. Don't you get it? It's called fusion music.
Sorry, I don't get it. It sounds to me like a lot of noise.
It's just different, that's all. And
Mommy, what dreadful music? Make it stop. I want some eggs too.
oh, mother like daughter. Let me have another drink.
Relax, dear. Auntie Esther will have some ready for you in no time. How do you like them?
Scramble, please. Me too, Esther. Mama not up yet? This ain't usual for her. I've never known her to sleep this late into the day before.
Ain't unusual, Terry. She been doing it for a long time. Hey, here comes my baby girl. Coming to the arms of your loving daddy, Angeline. Woo, woo, woo.
How absolutely tomboyish. Sliding down rails, Angeline. Why do you act so unladylike?
She can slide down rails all she wants. Don't make me no never minds, Tara.
Wee, Daddy. I want some scrambled eggs too.
Sharp ears. She hear everything. And she prefers the stairs just like me. And how is my little peaches today?
Fine, Daddy. Just fine. Cousin Suzette, you here? Woo, yes! You girls, take all that noise into the dining room. Leave us grown folks alone to talk. Now scoot you two off with you. Now they gone now. Nobody before answered my question. Since when did Mama begin sleeping so late?
I don't know, Dr. T. You think all I got to do is hang around the house all day? Ask Esther.
You mean something might be wrong with your own mother and you don't know it?
I don't know how Dee puts up with you. What happened between you and your husband to make you come back here in the middle of the night to a place where you swore that you never spend another night in again?
None of your damn business. I came to talk to Mama. This is still her house, even if you parade around like you own everything and everybody.
You know, sometimes I get so sick. The disrespect I get, no respect from none of y'all. Nobody but Angeline gives me credit for what I do.
You still whining? about wanting somebody to respect you for using mama's money in a business she don't want no part of. For 3 years, nobody even knew you owned Jack's Straw Liquors. Everybody thought Ed's brother Bob owned the place. Seriously, Lawrence, why after all this you've grown one of the largest department stores, haven't you hired more blacks than Dewey?
Sure. It worked real good. Early on, I and Ed decided to let the customers in public think Bob was the owner. It was Linda who let it out that I was the real owner. But by then, excuse me, darling. But by then, my store had become accepted as part of the community. The whites is used to me now. Even Dewey. They don't stare at him no more when he's working around the premises. That's when I got the idea to expand. I used the mansion here for collateral. Tomorrow, my mall opens, and then I'll be hiring more colored.
Oh, how liberal of you. You'll hire more colored. And the whites graciously will allow you coloreds to occupy the same space and breathe the same air as them.
It's businesses like mine that create jobs for color.
As what? To be more low-paying menials like Dewey? To mop the floors, clean the toilets, run errands?
Dewey is more valuable than y'all think.
Lawrence, T, food's ready. I'll serve you girls too. Stay at the table. Wait, there. T, come on. Hot cakes, plates of scrambled eggs and sausages, cereal, toast, and plenty of coffee for you, Lawrence and Francis.
Oh, you win, T. I guess I'll walk back up to my room. I'm used to eating alone anyway.
Why does he always use that stairway? I bet you that's why Mama is in her room too. After all them years of walking up and down the stairs at our old place, and then she's had to walk up and down that damn thing.
Be fair, T. As soon as Lawrence could, he had that elevator installed.
By then, she'd long given up her gardening. That stairway had done the damage to her legs. That's what I'm thinking.
I hear the elevator coming now. Can't nobody but Mama, even though I said it was loud, it didn't went up. Now it's coming back down. You ain't heard a thing.
Even on the elevator, I can hear you shouting, Tiara. You're not talking to somebody across the street. And for your information, I quit planting those gardens because some way, somehow, my gardens always got poisoned or infected or something. Knowing who the next door neighbor is, why, I'm not surprised.
Grandmother, I've been waiting, hoping you'd come down. I know this is sudden, but I'm a little short. Can you let me have enough to get a cab to and from home today? I'd like to join my friends. I need some air. Here he comes again.
Who?
Lawrence. He's coming down the stairs. Been bothering me all morning.
Well, look at here. I had come to believe all he had was one wardrobe of white socks, caps, and hordes of blue jean denims. Usually he wears them outfits like they're his uniforms, even at church. What's the occasion, my brother?
About 7 months ago, on a whim, I bought this suit for a special occasion, if it ever came up.
Mother, did you hear me? I'm asking, can you give me some money?
So this is what it's come to. The last of the Godfrey men being reduced to a mama's boy. Oh, gotta have another drink. You know, I don't get you, Francis. You always act like you the offended party, when it's me who paid to send you to the best private schools you managed to get kicked out of. I have paid top dollars to get me the best barely passing C-average college graduate money could buy. When I ask you to do some work, now and then, you say I still got to pay you? Son, this business is going to be yours someday.
I don't want it. In fact, all the schools you sent me to get rid of me, the ones I liked the most was the military schools. I'm thinking of dropping that deferment you and Uncle Ed got for me and join the Army, or better, the Marines. I think the Marines would be a better fit. Fighting gets my juices flowing.
You my only son. I got plans for you. I keep hearing funny things going on about that war, And I ain't losing my investment to no BS. Francis, whether you like it or not, you have a talent for business.